Hello and welcome to the Madhouse everyone, Trudeau here, and today we're going to take a look at the Legion of Apophis, and I'm going to be covering both the heroes and every single unit that the Legion of Apophis currently has. This is the Red faction, the Fire faction, one of the 4 factions currently implemented in Guardians of Atlas. So let's go take a look at the Sandstinger. Eris is one of the heroes of the Legion of Apophis, and her basic unit is the Sandstinger. As you know, each hero comes with a basic unit, and the Sandstinger just happens to be Eris's. Now, the Sandstinger is very fast, it's a low-range unit, as you can see, but it has an insane amount of DPS for its low cost. It's only 2 energy, so 2 supply. Energy means supply in this case. And you can do some cool stuff with the Sandstinger as well. You can surround enemies, you can just move around, be a little bit of an assassin, and generally be a nuisance for your enemies. Now the Titan is going to come right here very soon, and you're going to see what I mean by extremely high DPS. With only the basic Sandstingers, we were able to get this Titan to half health so fast that the enemy didn't even get a chance to go near theirs. Another unit that goes really well with the Sandstinger is the Devilkin. In this particular case, as you can see, we use the speed boost that we get from the Devilkin's ability to surround an enemy hero and basically just annihilate his army. The next Titan fight is here, and with both Devilkins and Sandstingers we're able to take down this Titan really fast and basically just not leave the opponent any chance to have some time to DPS his. As you can see, the bots are fending off the opponents while I'm free to DPS the Titan. This combination of units is also really good at clearing out medium camps and hard camps as well. Because of the attack speed bonus and the movement speed that we get from the Devilkin, with the Sandstingers, the DPS is just going to skyrocket and the medium camps are just going to melt. While this might not be a great composition for late game, during the mid game you can basically just dominate every single hero that goes out of position and also catch them unaware with the Sandstinger ability to just dash forward. If you get the upgrade as well, you will be able to dash forward twice and just surround your opponents really well, as you can see in this case. Also, the dash ability can be used defensively as well. If you yourself are getting caught out of position, you can use the dash ability to just run away from your opponents. The cooldown is not that big, and you can use it both offensively and defensively. Eris's counterpart is Vex, and his basic unit is called the Spitfire. Now the Spitfire costs 3 energy instead of 2 like the Sandstinger. It is not so mobile, but it does have a little bit of a longer range. Now in this game I tried implementing the Beetle along with the Spitfire and later on the Apocalypse. As you can see, by the first Titan fight I do already have 2 beetles and another one on the way, and while his ability is just going to summon little swarmlings, I would call them, which will help you keep your opponents at bay, which is exactly what happened in this Titan fight. My beetles just kept the opponents at bay, while my Spitfires and my teammates were just slowly killing away our Titan. As it happens in this case, we used the Beetle and the Spitfire to just try to surround our enemies, and with the Beetle's ability to spawn swarmlings, we were able to get a good surround on them and just annihilate their army. After the second Titan fight, I was able to make the transition to Apocalypse. Now this transition was made with ability power upgrades and just a mid-game based on Beetles and Spitfires. Now that we have transitioned to late game, I am able to use both my Apocalypse and my Beetles along with the little Spitfires that I still have left in order to just keep armies at bay and, if it so happens, try to kill them outright. The Apocalypse ability is really good at zoning out opponents and not letting them get near our target. In this case is the third Titan. As you can see, we were able to maintain the same strategy throughout the whole game and everything worked just right. We did not even lose one Titan. After the fight is over, we don't really have to rebuild at all because our Apocalypse can just deal with that medium camp using their abilities. It's time we got to the Lancer. The Lancer is the siege unit of the Legion of Apophis. It has an extremely long range, being able to just hold the location really well. In this particular case, it won us that first Titan, fending off our opponents that were still using basic units. Also, the Lancer is very good at just farming creeps. As you can see in this particular situation, the Lancer is just keeping my opponents at bay while still being able to farm creeps. By the time the second Titan came, I did have a full team of Lancers. They have a cap of 8, and as you can see in this particular case, they won us the second Titan as well. Being able to siege a particular place like this, especially the middle, is really important. Because of the raw power that the Lancers provide, we were able to push with the Titan as well. While we are still pushing, I have made the transition to Ember Fiends. These Ember Fiends are going to help my army protect the Lancers and also try to lift the siege from a location. As you can see in this case, we are going to use the heat wave from the Ember Fiends to try and push back our opponents. Coupled with the Lancers, we were able to steal this hard camp from them. Needless to say, the third Titan was captured by us as well. Near the end of the game, you get to see the power and the synergy of both Ember Fiends and Lancers combined. Our second to last unit is the Exofiend. The Exofiend is a tier 2 unit, melee, with a cleave ability. It also has the ability to burrow, and if you get the upgrade for it, while burrowed, he's going to regenerate life. In this particular case, before the first Titan, I was able to get one Exofiend out, with 2 more coming up. Now as you can see here, they are really good at tanking for the Sandstingers. They just tanked that medium camp, and with the DPS of my Sandstingers, I was able to take it out solo really quick. Thanks to their regeneration, the Exofiends are really durable units, being quite hard to kill. With the second Titan fight won, I went ahead and did this hard camp by myself. Also, because of our advantage, I was able to transition into Ember Fiends. Overall, the Exofiend is a really good replacement for the Devilkins. Our final Legion of Apophis unit is the Pyrosaur. The Pyrosaur is a durable melee unit with a cone ability that is being channeled. It is perfect against squishy units, and the upgrade increases the cone area. As you can see here, the Pyrosaur is perfectly using his ability to try and kite back the enemy's low tier units. As you can see, the Pyrosaur acts as a little bit of a boogeyman, and the enemy is just retreating at the sight of it. With this, we have concluded the Legion of Apophis unit review. If you guys want to see a certain faction up next, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. And also, if any of you happen to have interesting replays of something really cool that happened, or maybe a little bit of a weird strategy, please let me know, post your replay, and I will be sure to take a look and maybe do a cover for it on YouTube. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Tridode. I'll see you guys next time.